As the pressure's on with Raúl Jiménez and lineup for Vasco Aguirre. The starting lineup for Roberto Martinez Silva in this match as we get started to see the capitanes with the coin flip.
Well, it's gonna the coaching staff decided to put out of 5 for that possession.
So Estadio Banorte and Álvaro Fidalgo. I gotta say, I'm gonna go by that. Take a look at this team. You see nothing but crack to predictions. One of the favorites, if not the favorite.
I think Portugal is there.
Ball is on the ground and moving. We are on the air and cruising. Let's do 90 from Estadio. Mariano Trujillo for Vasco Aguirre, having already looked at about 83 players, trying to find.
It was interesting what El Vasco Aguirre said about Obed Vargas. We know him a little bit more. So it's a great opportunity for Obed Vargas, as well for Álvaro Fidalgo. Being today on the starting 11, they can catch the eye of Javier Aguirre to make it to the final.
Lopez Ramos is the man with the.
Yes, there is a risk doing that, but they have a lot of players with good feet, as we say when we play soccer. They feel comfortable with the ball to build from that area.
And Gallardo was looking to attack from the coastline, and again ended there. A couple of friends at the party with them, still with Mexico, and still a chance for Brian Gutierrez. Try to load up on that left foot. He said, without the excuse of some players missing, I'm talking about just tactics and fight style. Control. And again, Portugal now just prodding and poking, looking for an opening. Tala Rangel. Tala, obviously getting the news that Luis Ángel Malagón is no longer going to be a part of it. But now you bring in a Memo Ochoa, which doesn't give him all the vote of confidence. And let's see if this vote of confidence moving up for Fidalgo. The delivery. Fidalgo switches it up. Dark side of the moon. Finds Jesus Gallardo, who's going to re-employ inner left channel. Lida's going to lift it into the area, and nothing there. But Lida led it a little bit too much. Now it's Portugal's turn to move with it and try to take it upfield. And Nuno.
Real Betis Balompié with enjoying some good minutes over there. It is important for him. I said it before, you know, he's part of the team now, and we have to back him up. We need to support Álvaro Fidalgo because we want Mexico to do good, and Álvaro Fidalgo.
Johan Vázquez was applying some pressure, but they found a way to filter it through, and a chance. It's going to get cut off at the Mateos Luis Nunes to try to get on to the end of that. But at 11 minutes, we are still 0-0.
Yeah, but it was in Mateos Nunes. But Mexico cannot.
They'd be dangling pork chops in front of wolves like that. Tala Rangel reacting from the beginning as to why he's considered, he's a fearless keeper.
It is. He's
Ball given right back to Mexico. Raúl Jiménez trying to go to work with it. Raúl versus everyone. Raúl fed it right back to the Portuguese side. They're trying to go on a run. And now the deflection also favoring Portugal, getting it across the river. Now trying to find a couple of options as they arrive. Everybody's scrambling, shaking and breaking, trying to save the goal. Cachorro defense there to just get rid of them and bounce them from the premises. They're still with it. And Rubén Neve trying to get it upfield. Instead, it's going to be Francisco de Conceição to Fernandez. He lifts it into the area. A chance to lift it just over the goal.
In the trap, João Felix from outside of the box. He attacks the far post. The ball goes there from Conceição, and everybody's watching the ball. Nobody's paying attention to what João Felix is going to do. Clear opportunity for Portugal.
The past and the history of Estadio Azteca. 16 minutes in, a chance for Mexico to go to the well. Well filtered into the area, and a chance for, so close, but ended with excellence. As you saw Álvaro smiling at him, waving at him, and then.
Yeah, it could have been an offside position. He was tight, but great movement by Fidalgo, breaking the lines. But even better from Silva, providing coverage, yeah, celebrating as a functionality of the right back. You know, trying to keep a back line of 3 with Cesar Montes. The ball travels faster than normal. That to go in these 19 minutes.
And now the first set piece opportunity. The ball delivered into the 18. Fidalgo. Vasco side building. Well filtered, cold filtered pass to Raúl Jiménez. Lifts it right. Ball won by Mexico. No, the ball
right. You cannot apply pressure and cover. The counter press is good, but when they forcing Portugal to do something, and they haven't been able. Mexico has controlled what Portugal is proposing offensively. If Xolos doesn't qualify to the Liguilla,
Portugal, especially in their front three, is providing.
And the deflection favoring Portugal, getting into the 18. The opportunity for the delivery, for the chance, for the goal. No, no.
I don't know if he was in an onside position, but it was good pressure by Portugal. Rodolfo Landeros was saying that Mexico was coping with that pressure. It was a quick sequence for Portugal, and even
wants to serve up a Neve. Some ice cream into the 18, but Cesar Montes in the area to help clear him out.
It's the first time that here's Gonzalo Ramos, the PSG attacker, opportunity. Cesar Montes, he's shuffling to the side, but not Mendes. He hasn't had the opportunity to go forward to break the lines, and this alongside Gerardo Torrado to bring him. Nothing advanced. They didn't move forward, but it could have been a great option for Mexico.
And now a good option building for Mexico as we speak, building it. Alongside Mariano Trujillo and Rodolfo Landeros, Adrián García Márquez, Portugal, Mexico. Gutierrez getting physical. Now Lira going to work. Lira forward to Brian Gutierrez. Cold filtered pass moving forward. Mexico on approach inside into the attacking third. They go.
Pass with Raúl Jiménez. Raúl Jiménez was well marked and he didn't have enough room. I think Obed makes the right decision. He doesn't make a good contact.
And the vision. We'll see how that vision works out here now for Portugal on approach. And a chance gets canceled by Gallardo. And Gallardo still trying to win it back. Fighting right through it. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Delivered into the area. Perfect pass, but not a good connection.
Those spaces, as we can see, Lira steps up too early, and it's incredible. This was a clear opportunity in between the 18 and
Piojo Alvarado. Also, Alvarado kind of left a couple of balls there dangling. Opportunity there for
passes and with longer sequences.
Cesar Montes. Good job defending. Now it's Brian Gutierrez, 1v2, waiting for friends, goes to Fidalgo. Fidalgo back to Gutierrez. Gutierrez turns it around, feeds it back to the middle. Raúl extends it right side for Mexico. On approach, Israel Reyes cuts it back inside. Looking, fires up a shot. Why not? Rui, Thiago.
To hold the ball, find the open space on the other side of the pitch, and I like what Reyes did, taking the responsibility of finishing that.
And now João Felix initiating this attack, not ended. Still, Montes couldn't do anything to clear him out, and the delivery into.
When if you're going to make that decision, you need to win, and if not, be patient, delay until you have some help. This is Reyes' attempt not to.
Back to Vega, back to Bruno Fernandes. Now Mexico trying to go back to work and keeping it great. Smart feed, take it upfield. Now a chance for Reyes. Finding Raúl Jiménez.
Stats and numbers, he's pretty even with Tala Rangel.
Let's see what Mexico do here at Raúl. Leaves it for Lira. Lira wants to thump it.
Raúl Jiménez is not a big name, but he hasn't been able to score in the World Cup.
Oh, here's a chance. Building for Raúl. Raúl with the feed into the box, and Fidal reactivated. Mexico still trying to fire up the carne asada. Can they do it? A chance for Lira. Keep it alive. One back, and now it's a run. Narrows a chance for Nuno Mendes. Take it upfield. Still with the Portuguese as it's João Felix. Felix to Conceição. Just outside the 18. Conceição arriving. Tries to get it onto his left foot. Conceição looking to perform. Ball delivered into there. Saved by Rangel.
Which is El Piojo Alvarado to crash the box. They haven't done it.
Good lead by Fidalgo over to Alvarado. Alvarado now crossing into the area. Brian Gutierrez is going to send it to the
is the icon. Talking about icons for Mexico. Claudio Zárez doesn't like play. He's a left-footed player, and he's playing on the right. He didn't have enough quality to put that ball.
The first 45, still 0-0 at Estadio Banorte. And Mexico still commanding the light, and Charlie gave it right back. Huge mistake. Bruno Fernandes leaving the opportunity. João Cambasque saving the day for the moment. Still a chance for Portugal, and leaving his feet. So Cancelo activating the corner. Back to Cancelo. The delivery. Headed still with Ferreira. Leaving it for Bruno Fernandes. Off of the back of Israel.
And you can see the reaction from the fans because Mexico, yeah, they're just following the ball. They're not trying to recover it. They're not trying to get the.
Well done by Piojo Alvarado, leaving his feet, taking the possession back momentarily, going out to Raul. Raul extends the leg and draws the foul and draws the attention. It might have drawn a little. Got Piojo Alvarado upfield. He finds him. Now Piojo scanning for openings. Not a good pass.
Is when you expect a little bit more from them. They're not just put a ball in the box with no purpose. You know, it was even if he connects the cross, it's an advantage for the defenders. Hey, things are getting heated over there with Gallardo because you cannot afford a red card.
See it again. How did it start? Gallardo came in, gave him a little shove, and then Neto got full. Quiñones, the vision to supply the line to right side, and Piojo Alvarado. Piojo Alvarado. Piojo Alvarado gave it a shot. Alvarado again transporting the light towards Quiñones. Quiñones
and El Vasco Aguirre.
Beckenbauer, papa. 57 minutes. The lift into the area. A chance to head it. Cleared out by the Portuguese. Mexico trying to win back what they lost. Lira gives it a chase. Fidalgo trying to find Gallardo. Big mistake, giving it right back. Now they got to defend. Gallardo supporting the mistake, and this is going to go out. For Portugal.
Yeah, it's a good.
Delivers far post, and the header is going to get away. And see it again on the remix. It was a debut with El Tri.
I think
we'll talk about it in a second. Let's see what happens here.
He's not that creative midfielder, but I think he had a good debut with Mexico.
And now let's see Bruno Fernandes directs the film for Portugal as he was holding it. Joao Cancelo. Now it's Ferreira. Switching it up, going right side. Teixeira leaving it and filtering it and taking.
With Reyes playing as the center back, Richie Ledesma and Gallardo the wing backs, and it's Lira, Eric Sanchez, and Charlie Rodriguez.
We might see Hormiga Gonzalez because the fans are asking for him. Rolanderos reporting. Gonzalo Guedes with the cross. It got away from Gallardo.
Following the broadcast, watching the game, is Gonzalo Ramos leaving the field.
Got to be very happy after 5 years of waiting to be called on again for the Portuguese national team. Paulinho, the box. Filtered through. Cross not allowed. Ball out and try to move it upfield, and they do. And kept in play. Now it's a chance for Quiñones to take it from Chiquito Sanchez. And they're looking.
An interesting weapon for Javier Aguirre.
Berterame giving it a chase. Da Silva pushes it out. And now Portugal taking it upfield. And it's João Neves. Ferreira has some park to operate with. Wants to take it to the coastline. Pedro Neto. To Ferreira. Delivers. Far post, nobody there. This is going to come out from Talarrangel's goal.
Look at the grass and it's like, oh, it's just the ball was bouncing.
And now bouncing around and keeping it. Gallardo somehow keeps it. Gallardo now feeds it. Looking. Ledesma on the other side. Tries to reset her with this hit. Chiquito Sanchez now going to try to fight through traffic to win this one back. And no call. Play on, so they do. Portugal. A chance for Neto to keep it. He does. Attacking from the coastline. And look at Quiñones tracking back to help and support the defenses. And a terrible play is short. Ferreira. Neto. Back to Ferreira. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno into the area. And headed clear by Israel, who doesn't get that many opportunities, but when he does, it's.
If you're an offensive player.
Jokan getting mistreated and drawing the foul. There's a lot of attention there coming in hot, where the jersey just weighs on players when it comes to the Mexican national team. Now let's see what happens with the movement for Portugal as they're trying to find their way to Paulinho, who's just on the hunt, and Cesar Montes well aware. Portugal stretching the lines a little bit. The aggression comes in from Johan Vazquez, but this is how quickly they'll turn it around and get upfield. As they do. With Pedro Neto looking to deliver. Headed clear. They wanted him. They got him. Bruno Fernandes. Let's see Berterame fighting through traffic. Berterame, three-toe fire leading forward. And it's Ormiga on the other side. And Ormiga almost. Berterame. Quiñones into the fold to deliver. Looking. And it's Ormiga on the other side. And can't get out. And Bruno Fernandes will exit. Trincao will enter in his.
Been good for Mexico, playing with 5 in the back. They found more stability defensively.
And again, Pedro Neto. The delivery, the cross, the header. Six now. Quiñones will take it. Quiñones will blast it. And now the chance to counter for Portugal is on. Pedro Neto on a cruise, waiting for friends to go to the party. Neto. Cold filtered pass. Right again. So the element from PSG delivers into the box. Headed out by Quiñones. Chiquito Sanchez keeps it in a dangerous area but controls it nicely. Quiñones now three-toe fire, moving it forward. Charlie lifting the eyes. Charlie wanted to switch it up. Charlie with a terrible pass, and it was interrupted as he was trying to connect with Ormiga Gonzalez upfield.
I mean, nothing there, but I think when he's landing is when Eric Sanchez get the World Cup champion this summer.
Number 6 in the world.
Wow, we're going to chop the Mexican national team piece by piece to analyze what happened tonight against Portugal.
And a chance to chop Portugal down here. Still in a dangerous area, still flowing with it, still moving. Pedro Neto keeping it. Chasing Armando Gonzalez. Oh, filtered pass into the area, and then a shot is fired. Talarangel is there to son, the corner store delivery. Quiñones with the delivery into the box, nobody there.
But we need an extra man in the middle of the box.
As Joao Fernandez got this activated, and now an opportunity brewing, building of your yerba mate. You got to see Mariano during the games. He's just.
It's my routine to.
94 minutes built, done, taken care of, and it's going to be a nothing.